One Piece is a story and metaphor for our own world. Joy Boy is just like Moses, Jesus, Muhammad. And each one of those were reincarnation of Joy Boy. Jesus, Moses, Jesus, Muhammad. Just like how there was like the initial Joy Boy, then the next Joy Boy, and then Luffy. And the world government in One Piece, the world government who destroyed the Void Century, removed all that history, banned polyglyphs, created the propaganda for the world that we see today in One Piece. That's like our elites in today's world who really narrated the current worldview we have on how the West is good, Russia's bad. Like, I haven't looked into the history, but I don't think it was that black and white. And the Void Century is also like things like the pyramids. Like, we've forgotten how the pyramids were built. Like, there's this part of history that was erased. And that's like the Void Century in One Piece. So realize that like this epic story that you watch in One Piece and how people say it's the world's greatest story alive and that they wish they could be in the One Piece world, realize that you're in it right now. The Bible is just like the polyglyphs. Joy Boy, Saint Nolan, those are people like Moses, Muhammad, Jesus. The Void Century that everyone wants to know about, that's like the pyramids. Recently they found out there were these giant coils underneath the Great Pyramids after doing these LiDAR scans. So realize that you're in the freaking One Piece right now. And guess what? It's freaking more better and it's more vast and there's more law than ever. There's much, much more law in the world of life. And you see, in One Piece, you see the same dragon and the same symbols in Skypiea, in the Zanisha, sort of the animal kingdom, in Wano. And guess what? You see the same symbols in the Mayan temples, the great Egyptian temples. All these symbols of like spaceships, dragons, like we have that, like there's so much lore in our current world. So realize that One Piece is just a rip-off from life, and that you're living in the world's greatest story. So rather than watching this anime and be like, man, I wish I could be in One Piece, I wish I could live, realize that you're living in a world that's even better than One Piece. Like, the world that we are now is the world's greatest story that there ever has been. Everything from the Bible to the pyramids to modern day technology, AI, World War I, World War II, the Cold War, the Aboriginals that used to live in Australia. This is the world's greatest story.